Hey everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to announce XRP once again. Thank you for your support. Okay, big of the CoinsKid crew. So Juby Tonksy replied to one of my tweets this morning. Tom, the work you put in and the knowledge you freely give out has truly changed my life. I am able to leave law school absolutely debt free, and I've been able to make a sizable investment into my mum's retirement fund. If ever I make it across to England, I owe you a pint. That's brilliant. I love to see that. You know, that's fantastic. Look at that, debt free from law school. Amazing. And this is why, you know, I make this content and try and provide opportunities. I'm not always going to get it right. I'm not always going to get it wrong. But when we do get it right, it's absolutely beautiful. For example, yesterday, I did make a Discord post for the CoinsKid crew. Okay, and I was unable to make any videos yesterday. So yesterday morning, you know, I did post in the CoinsKid Discord right there at 6:18 a.m. before I set out on the day. XRP looks like it's forming a bull pennant on the 4-hour compression leads to expansion. Look at that, beautiful, bolted. Look at that, beautiful, and come up, and the target's been met. It's been a nice little trade for myself and the CoinsKid crew. So what's next for XRP? Before I dive into the XRP chart, I just want to show you, you know, how I was finding the coins back in the day in September when everyone was really bearish. I was showing you the reasons why I was buying a lot of these coins, Cardano, VeChain, XRP, you know, just loading up, and I was showing you the reasons and the signals on CoinsKid.com that were presenting them opportunities. And believe it or not, there are still some coins that no people are looking at. So I'll show you how you easily identify those opportunities today in the video before I do dive into the XRP chart. But like I said to you in a recent video right there, you know, I'm not selling here. I'm not looking to short here. I'll just be patient. I'll wait for the structure and the price action to tell me, you know, to sell or short or whatever. But at the minute, we just got to kick back and relax, because if this is the third wave, which I anticipate it could be, then, you know, you don't want to be selling every single level of resistance, because at any point it could just continue to break out, just like Bitcoin has. So at the moment, Bitcoin is obviously in price discovery. It's coming upstairs. It's struggling to get above that 100k. But I think if we start to see it getting back above that 100k, sorry, I do think we could see it absolutely, you know, the whole market absolutely break out. Now, a lot of people think you get in resistance, you're always correct, but that's not the case. Okay, and we've seen that many times across the board. But Bitcoin is the boss. Bitcoin's the leader. Now, a couple of things have happened in the charts I'm going to show you today, and I want to get too excited, but we've seen one thing in one chart that no one's looking at. Okay, and I'm going to show you exactly what it is in a moment. But way back in, I think it was May the 25th 2023, I did make an important post on the S&P 500. A lot of people were really bearish on this particular, you know, stock index, and they're really bearish on crypto and risk. But like I said to you, this is the king of risk. This is giving me the clues right now that we will see this blow up top, we will see this push up, and I can't be bearish here. Okay, so like all last year I was really bullish, buying opportunities, like I said to you, from them September and October lows right there, and we've done incredibly well. We came up in 5 waves, we've had the correction, come back down, and right now I'm buying again. I've relayed that to you against that mentality, but at some point I will flip bearish again. Okay, and when I do, people just like they were in March last year, this year, sorry, in April last year, will say no way, you don't know what you're talking about. But I will flip bearish, okay, because like I said to you, I counter the herd mentality. For example, here, so many people were really bearish on the S&P 500, but like I said to you, there was one key data point that no one was looking at, and I relayed this in May 2023 right there. We had the golden cross on the 20 and 55 EMA, but equally on the 5-day Gaussian, we bopped ahead through the middle, back tested the middle, and boom. Every time we've done that, and again, I was just relaying the data to you, every time we've done that, historically, we'd seen a blow off top or a big vertical in risk. So these are the things, these are the clues that I look for in other charts, not just the XRP chart, not just Cardano, VeChain, Bitcoin, or whatever. I look at multiple charts with you, and a lot of people, they get really annoyed by that, and they just want to see the XRP chart. But I try to be as thorough as I can on this channel to build a case for bull or bear. So please stay with the content, okay? Let me dive into the CoinsKid index right now to show you exactly how I find these opportunities. People think I've got a crystal ball, but it's not. It's just data. Let me show you, okay? So it's a really simple process to find these coins. You know, you can use many systems on here. You got DEX, moonshots, you've got the macro zones, trading zones, blocks. I've made lots of little systems in and out trades, but one of the macro standpoints, and I've shown you this before, if you're looking for a macro hold, if you're looking for something to buy and hold, you know, over the next few weeks and flip into it, swing trade or whatever, then, you know, you use the index, the macro zones index. So you go to macro zones, you go to all coins. We've got various sections just there, but we're looking for all coins, and then all you're looking for is the macro greed level. Okay, so at the moment, I did relay to you many months ago on XRP, Bitcoin was pushing up, bopping its head above neutral, and XRP was below neutral. It's actually in a buy warning. I did relay this message to you. This is why I was buying XRP. This is why I was buying Cardano. This is why I was buying Doge, and I did relay that to you because down there, as Bitcoin were pushing up, front running, you know, bopping its head above a bull market support band right there, and the macro was above neutral, you've got all the buy warnings that were kicking in. I was showing that many weeks ago, and a lot of people were like, you idiot, I just want to see the XRP, and they were doing timestamps to the XRP content and things like that. that. But in this channel, I won't just focus on XRP. I'm just always looking for ways to make money and make, you know, help you make money, basically. This is why I built these systems for you. So going forward, if you're looking for opportunities, like I said to you, you can clearly see it. It's just staring you in the face. On the macro greed, we've got in the top 10, look at how many sell warnings we've got. We've got Tron, Cardano, Doge, XRP, Sol, and Bitcoin all into the macro greed sell warning right now. They're overbought. They are not the opportunities. If you're coming in right now and you're buying them coins like Cardano, XRP, Doge and things like that, and Tron, you're doing it wrong, basically. You should have been buying them when they were below neutral, or just getting their ass back above neutral. They're the opportunities. So BNB, Ethereum, TON, we've got AVAX, we've got Link, we've got DOT. They're, in my opinion, they're the lagging altcoins that will catch up, and you will see probably in the next couple of weeks or whatever, catch up to Bitcoin being a sell, XRP being a sell, Sol being a sell, Doge being a sell. They'll eventually catch up. And as we start to go further down the list, you'll start to see that the sell warnings on a lot of these coins are very hit and miss, because the mid market, basically your mid caps, your blue chips, towards the back end, the low caps, are not in that state yet. This is why I do like to say to you, I think the opportunities from this point right now is not necessarily in Bitcoin anymore, okay, or even XRP. If XRP goes to $4 from here, you know, you're looking at what, 3-4x, brilliant. But these coins at the bottom in the mid-range, the likes of VeChain, let's take a quick look at VeChain. Where is that? I've just seen it. Is above neutral. For me, they've got a massive appreciation, 10x, you know, 20x, who knows, but they're more appreciation for me. Obviously, I'm holding on to my XRP, but I'm looking for other opportunities, and this is what I'm relaying to you. If you've got some capital, if you've been sitting on your hands, all you got to do is go to CoinsKid.com, go to the index, go down, look at the macro state. We've got to buy one on W. You know, there's not many opportunities that are below neutral, basically, which is basically the state that XRP was a couple of months ago when I was relaying to you them opportunities. So that's it. That's just simple process, how you find macro opportunities to buy and hodl and catch up the top end of the market, which is obviously pumping. You can see it is the top 10. We've got 1, 2, 3 coins that are not in the sell warning, basically. So the top end of the market is a little bit overheated, basically. So we're looking at mid-range to low caps as opportunities. Let me dive into another chart right now that's got me extremely bullish for the future of this crypto market. So the other chart I'm showing you, and I've been showing this for many months, we've got the resistance just here, in my opinion, wave 4, and then we've got this final 5th wave to the downside here. So with that being said, I think that what we've got is the, you know, the fruition of the final wave, basically, and it's represented in the tether dominance. This ticker is USDT.D. Now from this November low here for Bitcoin, which is a November high for the USD dominance right there, we broke down into 1, we had this 2, we had this 3, we had this 4, and I think right now we're in the final 5th wave. So I think we're nearing the end of this bull run. I think we're sort of coming to the end, and we've got the proof within the dominance chart within itself. The 5 waves of death to the downside on this chart, accompanied with the 5 waves of, you know, bullish death on Bitcoin. Really, really simple. So if I drop the Bitcoin chart in for you right now, you can clearly see from this low here, really, really simple. We've got Bitcoin came up in a 1. This started to correct an ABC2. This had the ABC2. This bolted in a 3. This bolted in a 3. This went through this flag 4. Went through the flag 4. This bolted to the downside. This bolted to the upside. So, you know, way back in September when I come back from America, I was looking at this chart and building the confidence within this chart. A lot of people are getting annoyed, but I said to you, is a basically descending triangle here, and this is proof. You know, once we break down, this is confidence of the fact that I think Bitcoin will break out, and then eventually XRP will play catch up, which you know it has. So it's been beautiful. So I think as we start to come down here right now, and we continue to the downside, and we lose this level here, which is this bottom way back in March, which is where that big macro correction began, I've just got to respect the data. I've got to respect the fact that that's a technical target around about 3.80%, and equally the 1.272 fib, where we are really beginning to increase the probability of the end of this you know, impulsive move for Bitcoin, and obviously risk, and with that XRP. So we've got to pay attention to the tether dominance right now. On the daily, if we zoom in, I would imagine we are creating a bullish divergence as we start to come down, and you can clearly see we're really overbought, really oversold, sorry, down there. It doesn't mean we can't continue down here, but we're increasing the probability of a reversal in this chart the more we do that. So we need to pay attention to this chart. It holds all the clues going forward. Is an inverse correlation. Once it starts to come back up and bottoms, I think that's the end right there, and I'll try and keep you updated as best I can. So my target's really really simple. Like I said to you, I think what we've got here, for anyone paying attention, we come down, we're flagging back up. It's a corrective price structure, accompanied with Bitcoin's corrective price structure as well. This is why I remain bullish. And then boom, we drop down here. Now we've lost this flag, we turn it into resistance. This is a technical target right now of that. Once we find this resistance down here, support, sorry, 3.80, we need to just keep an eye on what's happening at that point. Does Bitcoin enter a wave 4 correction, something like this? So this comes down, comes up like this, and then drops. If it drops down there, that's your exit crypto strategy down there, okay? Let me quickly dive into the CKR as well so we can show you the data on that. So if we're purely relying on the data right now, and again, like I said to you, the structure is boss, then the data, then the emotion, okay? And the emotion I do take into account because obviously the emotion in the market is something I like to counter on this particular channel, accompanied with 5 waves. Now, what I'm looking at right now, even in the CKR, from here, we've got the 1 into 2 into 3 into the 4 into the final 5th wave coming up. So we are in risk territory right now. You know, maximum risk is increasing day by day, and the data is ringing true as well, with the CKR pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. So it's only a few months ago that I was relaying to you, the CKR was sitting in the sweet spot, the golden zone right there. And, you know, with that, the confluence of the fact that we've got the corrective overlapping nature of the waves, you know, the consolidation in a flag coming back, its corrective price structure, I think there's an opportunity here. And, you know, so far so good. We've seen that lovely little opportunity play out on Bitcoin. Some altcoins are making all-time highs like Doge. I think Solana's pushing up right there. You know, we've traded them. You know, we're doing incredibly well. So I think a lot of these altcoins, typically at this top part of the cycle, they're just lagging. And I think they're the opportunity. And it's something I keep relaying to you. So if you want to find them opportunities, really simple process. Go to CoinsKid.com, all zones, look for the macro signal right there, below neutral and buy warnings. I think they're opportunities going forward for the lagging altcoins. Equally, there's an indicator that created here in the CKR called AI. So AI looks at the entire market. Now the CKR is basically Bitcoin. It looks more at Bitcoin, but it's an indication of the top for Bitcoin when it starts to flip dark red and pushes towards that 100 level. This is, you know, a sort of take out what you've got in Bitcoin and rotate into alts opportunity basically. And the AI is lagging Bitcoin, so it's right on point right now. We are seeing a lagging in the altcoins to Bitcoin at 78. We're seeing 20 differential right there. So I think what we could see in time, and don't hold me to this because again, this is just data. I'm looking for the price structure to actually reveal all, but the data, if we just keep back and respect it, we should look at this rotating to 99. Then this will be lagging, then this will start to get overheated. As Bitcoin cools off, we'll start to see the AI play catch up, okay, because that's the entire market right there. Once this gets really overextended, if we start to see this pushing above 90, I will seriously think about my position in crypto even before the price structure, you know, begins to reveal all right there. So if I'm just relying on data at the moment, we're doing well. You know, we're pushing up, things are pushing up. We're looking at, you know, a lot of these altcoins playing catch up as well that are lagging. I'm showing you how to find them opportunities. We've got the Pi cycle chilling, we've got the DXY chilling, we've got EMA sitting at 20 retail. You know, that's basically the Google retail, the Google volume, search volume, and I've shown that to you before in a recent video. And the RSI is not completely overextended as well. So we're looking at them levels. Once we see all these overheated extensions right there pushing above 90 to 100, then when the market's really overextended in this final 5th wave coming up right there, then, you know, I'm out and I'll relay that to you, okay? But at the minute, I'm just holding on. And this is something I did relay to you in a previous video right there, because we could be at the part of the market right now where Bitcoin is about to go, you know, vertical like it did there, take out the 100k consolidation range, and all the altcoins begin to play catch up, and we're pushing right towards the end of this market where we've seen a 5th wave up in the CKR, and the risk of a reversal because of the 5 waves to the upside is really increasing with the matchup of the data. So I'll keep you updated as best I can. Let's dive into the price action on XRP right now to see what we can see, okay? So looking at XRP on a 5-day time frame, I think I made a very important video update for you on the Bollinger Bands, and equal on the 5-day time frame is around about here, wasn't it? You know, what we've got is really simple. On the 5-day time frame, we'd actually seen the same compression signal that we've seen on the 5-day time frame. It's the first time we've seen it, you know, since the previous cycle. And I did relay this to you. We've got the buy, the sell, the buy, the breakout. We've got the buy, the sell, the buy, the breakout. And this is a signal that I was relaying to you that we'd seen in last cycle before the breakout, that we're only seeing for the first time right now in this particular cycle. So this was a bit of confluence on the CoinsKid ribbon on the 5-day time frame that we were about to see that big vertical right there. So looking at XRP on a monthly time frame, we're doing really well. And there's a couple of patterns here. Okay, there's a lovely compression pattern that we did in a previous cycle, and I've relayed this to you, the huge compression pattern, which is basically a consolidation range where you've come up like this, got compressed from left to right, 1 point contact, 2 point contact, break on a 3rd point contact, see you later, price compression, leads to expansion to the upside. Amazing. Equally just there, and I've relayed this to you many moons until I'm blue in the face. What we've got is the same. Okay, so we've come up in a range like this, we've broke out, gone sideways over many years, compression. Look at this, 1 point contact, 2 point contact. What we're doing right now, breaking the 3rd point contact. So we've got a very rinse repeat, compression, lean to expansion, compression. Right now, right on cue, with Bitcoin breaking out into price discovery, we're getting that compression lead to expansion right on cue with the data points on the 5-day time frame on the ribbon, right on cue, breaking out there. That they did there, and that is a message that I did relay to you in confidence analysis. Okay, we should be looking at that, okay, because of the data right now. So going forward, there is equally another pattern that I'm respecting on the monthly time frame. If we drop a level of resistance on that candle close and the candle open right there, so that was basically a blow off top in January 2018. We rolled into that horrible crash and correction. Oh no, it's going to zero. Okay, it just came back down in some kind of ABC. Look at that, and then we bolted, and where we found resistance was bang on where we closed and opened, okay, before rolling into that crash. So in my opinion at the moment, there's no bias. This is equally another pattern, and this is why this can actually offer a little bit of resistance at this level, where we can target in a range looking to bust through it, okay, because that's significant resistance. Now if we bust through it, this is a beautiful pattern. It's called an ascending triangle. So you've come up like this, targeting a range, making a series of compression patterns and a higher low structure, boom, 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 boom. So you're getting compressed from left to right in a beautiful ascending triangle where you've had 1, 2, and then you look to break on a 3rd point resistance. We've traded this many times on the channel, not just on macro time frames, daily and weekly, but we trade it on micro all the time. It's called an ascending triangle. So you come up in a range, you go sideways, compression, making a series of high highs, high lows, higher lows, not necessarily higher highs, but you're compressing into the same level of resistance. So this is why if we start to see XRP taking out resistance, you've broke out of an ascending triangle on the 3rd point of contact. The technical target is from the middle of the triangle all the way down to support. So if we start to break out, you could say, okay, we're looking at XRP getting all the way up there to that $20 target, which would be absolutely amazing. Will it do overnight? I don't know, but we could be on the cusp of something like that where we were in a previous cycle. So if we start to see a close above that level there, the April high, 2021 high, we could well be on our way to that target in time, okay? Does it get there overnight? I don't know. But what we're looking at is a potential breakout like what we got there, where you're doing something like this, you come up, you break out, starting a range, and then you go again before the big bear market comes here for XRP. Because technically this could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 setup, and that's it, you're cooked before a big bear market, which has always been my primary count. But we'll address that time, we'll address that situation in time if we see the big breakout here. It is a big if. I wish I had the most luck, but going forward we have to see XRP take out that pivot point there. If it does, I think you're in price discovery, you're up here somewhere, and we'll try and target as best as we can. $20 just on a technical pattern target, which would be absolutely amazing, wouldn't it? Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care everyone. Back to an update on XRP. Bye bye.